Hello boys and girls, this is Dan the Popcorn Man. I'm going to show you how to make Dan's famous, what am I making?
Kettle corn.
That's what I'm making, kettle corn today. Anyway, 8-quart pot basically. I'm going to start with, actually we can go ahead and heat it up to medium high. We have a, there we go. Medium high, medium to medium high. And let the pan heat up a little bit. We're going to put a half a cup of either vegetable oil, or this is Crisco oil with butter flavor actually in it. And we're going to let that just get to started heating up. And basically what you want to do is cover the bottom of the pan with oil. And as actually as that's heating up, I go ahead and sprinkle in a 1/4 cup or so of sugar. And you just want to make sure it doesn't clump up. And you want to make sure that you melt the sugar all the way down. And you could use a little bit less sugar if you wanted to have the dietary part of it. You want to go ahead and get that melted down. Looks like it's melting pretty quickly. I like to get it started heating up pretty well before I put the popcorn in, which I have a little over 3/4 cup of popcorn, almost 1 cup. But pretty much I cover the whole bottom of the pan with popcorn. It's a pretty good sized pot, so it will go ahead and pop up pretty much to the top, I'm hoping. Well, that looks like the sugar is just melting. Try to get the sugar to be almost completely melted before I put the popcorn in, otherwise it'll clump up. And just give that a little bit more time here.
How do you know when it's ready?
Pretty much when the sugar should pretty much go clear and completely melt. You can see it's still kind of clumped up. So this is actually the first time using Crisco oil for me, so hopefully it acts the same.
I saw it on YouTube.
It's all on YouTube, but it actually at this point the sugar should be melting better. Can't rush it.
Smells like butter.
Yeah, it's just about ready. I think we can go ahead and put the popcorn in. See it mostly melted there? Sprinkle the popcorn around. You can go ahead and stir it around a little bit. Yeah, it actually take in this pot we could probably put a full cup for sure of popcorn in there. And now I'll just go ahead and put the lid on it. And wait for it to stop popping. You have to keep moving the pot a little bit to make sure the kernels settle down into the oil. You'll hear it start popping. And the most important part is to know when to pull it off and dump it immediately into the large pot and let them cool. And just kind of keep it moving, those kernels moving around so they don't burn. They should get taken off here pretty soon, but every so often you want to keep shaking it.
Does the watched pot pop?
Yes, it does actually. You have to watch the pot. It's going to take off. The important part on this is as it starts to calm down on the popping, is get it down to where you hear maybe 5 or 6 pops going off or so in 5 or 6 seconds. You want to get it off pretty quickly because it'll immediately burn. You can hear it slowing down a little bit. Hear it slow down. And you want to pull it off. It's slowing right down. Right now. Immediately get it off and go into the pan. You don't have any burnt kernels. What I like to do, we have about 2 teaspoons of salt, and while it's still warm, I go ahead and sprinkle the salt on it to taste. This is about 2 teaspoons, but I sprinkle a little bit and go ahead and mix. Sprinkle some more. And keep mixing as it cools. I do it warm so the salt actually will stick to the kernels. Otherwise, if you do it completely cold and salt it, it'll just fall to the bottom and not stick on popcorn. So you want to do it while it's still kind of moist and warm, and the salt will stick to the kernels. And you can kind of salt the taste on this too, so less salt if you want or more. That looks like a pretty good batch. Not burnt perfect. I think just a little bit more salt. I think that's done. Actually, I only put maybe 1 teaspoon in there. And there you go. And just let it cool. And then you can either spread it out or move it into other containers. And then I like to keep it in plastic, either plastic containers or even plastic bags, so it doesn't go stale. A little bit more salt.